all you space engineers out there, Commander Kingfish here, and it is day 56 on our mission to build a moon base. And we're getting ever so closer. About the one last thing I have to complete is getting a fueling platform for the big super tanker for their hydrogen, which is what I'm working on right now. I've got the loading ramp all laid out, and I don't know if I needed to really build this big of a platform, but I did, and so I got to finish welding it all up. The other thing I need to do is do a communications center, and I've already got an idea on that. Actually, probably do the same thing like I did over there. I've got like a projector that I'm going to set up, and we'll tie that all into the base, which will be, I'm going to put it in right off over here in that area there. I think that will be a good area to put the communications in. So what I've gotten done on here, and let's go over here and look at the side. Oop, Z, there we go. I've got the connection put in all the way over here for the hydrogen. And then I've started putting in the supports. So that's what I want to finish getting done today. What I would really like to do is get this platform all built out. And so there's just going to be a lot of welding. So let me get some of the welding done now. We'll get some of the supports in. And then I'll catch back up with you here in just a little bit. Well, I kind of got one corner done. We've got the steel beams going across. I still got to add some more railings and stuff like that up here. But this is kind of showing you the bracing, so it looks like it's supported. And I originally had it coming from this block up, but then this, trying to keep those consistent, they did not fit. In other words, when I started bringing it up from here, these would have overlapped right up here. So I had to move everything up one block, so I did that, and I think that looks pretty good. So what I'll end up doing is let's go ahead and do this one. So trying to get everything in here. I mean, this has been a bit of a challenge on the getting this whole moon base built. Come on, where you at? Right there. So I've been pretty happy with everything that I've gotten done so far. So, but it's going to be nice to get this done so I can kind of move on to the next project, which I've kind of already started, which is the Apex, with the new DLC that's come out on that. So we've got that going, and then I've got some new mods that are looking pretty good too that I'm going to be highlighting. So let's get this in here. That like that. Yeah, today's a bit boring if you really want to know the truth, and I can appreciate that. It's just a lot of steel welding. So we'll get these in, get this put in here, kind of see what I've got going on right here. And let's kind of come out over here. So we'll build these across. Trying to get the outer edge and everything underneath done today if I can. So if I can do all of this, that'll be a pretty good day today. And let's get this built. Oh, figures. All right, let me go grab some steel, which is just right over here. I've got a small cargo container right here. It's a good thing I've got a lot of materials. And if we scroll down, let's grab out of there, and let's get assembler 3 going with another batch. A lot of steel. I keep doing them 1,000 at a time. That I got the 4 assemblers going, and so they've been able to keep up with the amount of steel that I have needed. So, all right, we've got that one. Let's finish this one, and this one. Come on, down. And there we go. That post is in. Let's go ahead and do this across. And I'm just doing the first row of blocks up here on the main floor. Again, just wanted to get it around the edge. So that's what I've been working on, and that's what's going to be throughout today's episode, is trying to get this all built and get as much as I can. You know, I may just get this half. Who knows? I might switch over just doing this half of the platform and starting to get this all done up here, and then we'll see how that looks. So let me get back at it. Let me get some more done on this, and then I'll catch back up with you a little bit when I have more done. Well, I think I've got one section done. You can see that I've got the bracing in, the support structures. Oh, shoot, I missed one. Right here, I got to put, let me put this one in. Every time I turn around, I look and I see where I need to put more support in. And let's get these in. Come on, turn. Then we can call it this section done. Now I still have to add them onto the other side. I still have to add them onto this side, but that's part of the next section, which I will start working on next. But I've got this portion all done down in through here. So if we fly up here, and I got, you can see this portion of the platform. A lot of steel. It's a good thing I've got a lot of stone coming in from the ice. So I've got a lot of iron that's kind of built up. So that's been pretty good. So let me get back at it. Just a lot of building today, getting this platform. So we'll see what, so I'll do from this section to this section. And if I can get all of this done past to here, actually. So I got 1, 2, 3 more sections to go. So let me get at it, and I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit. Well, I got most of the the supports underneath the platform done to this point right here, and so that just leaves one section basically. I got a little bit of support left to put in some of these places, but I do have all of the beams welded to this point, and then some of the bracing is just going to be a little bit shorter just because of the pipeline and stuff that's coming in through here. So I'll continue to work on that. So I guess the next step is to get back up here on top side and start welding up this platform to, let's see, how far do we want to go? Let me do this. We want to get to this point right here. So we'll weld this up so we know what our mark is. And the good thing is we've got a little bit done there on the center. So let me get back down here. And then I like to go basically around the edges and continually work my way in. You've probably seen me do this before, because once I get there, get the outer edge done, then it just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So just kind of wanted to give you an update. Let me go grab some more steel, and I'll give you an update once I get this platform built out to at least as far as we want to get to this point. So I'll catch back up with you here in a little bit. Well, I got this portion of the platform done down to here, and I pretty much have the underground or the support structures done to that point. So this is all welded up to here. I need to put, let's not do that. So this is all welded down in through here. And so let's do this, since, I still need to put a support structure here. So let me get this one in place, and we should be able to plop that right there like that. And that. Just a lot of steel today. Then once we get this done, we'll get the platform done, or at least get the main structure in. Then I can kind of add detail in and around it. I think this one over here, we are going to do that, and then I think this one in the ground the way it is, we're just going to put supports like that. I could have it trying to come up out of the ground, but I think that looks just fine right there. And let's see what else underneath here. I suppose this one can use a support there. And we can do the same thing right here. And I guess I need to build these out. Oh, that's not too bad. Support-wise, I think just one right there. We'll put one right there. And there. This does not have... Well, we'll go ahead and put this one. Can we get... Oh, no, that one does not. Oh, yeah. That's because... So when I built this, I put the beams in and around the piston and the conveyor system there, so that these did not have a beam coming into them. So we'll weld these up, and let's go ahead and weld this beam up. Alright, so that gives me the support on all of these to this point, except for this one. And then we'll get that post. And then that will have this section done. The only thing that'll be left then is that... Oh, come on. Turn. There we go. The only thing that'll be left is that final section down at the very end there. So let's get this in place. The other thing I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to add, it was suggested by one of my subscribers, Fred, and I'm going to put a lot of caution strips up and around the pistons, maybe around the edge, and I think that'll help kind of break up the flatness, I guess, or it's just a large flat platform. So I think if we can add that, striping and stuff like that, that caution striping, I think that will look pretty good. All right, let me get this piece in, I think there. That around. There we go. Right. Well, I think I've got through the difficult portion of this under portion to here. Let me get this built. That should just about do all of that. So that's got the main structure. Let's get up to where we got some light here. So we are built out all the way down to here, and you can see on the top. So we just got this little bit left to go here. So let me get that finished, and we'll see how much time we've got today. I'm happy that I'm getting close to having this done today. So let me get at it, and then I'll get back with you once I get this portion about done. Well, I'm just about to finish up this under portion. I've got all the beams welded in. I've got all the supports done up to this point right here. So let's finish getting this support welded up. And we can kind of fly back. So this is all supported up through here. Everything has supports on it. Well, almost everything has supports on it. One more. Let's get this put in. Oop, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. That around to there. There we go. And let's get this welded up. All right. Okay, so now I have supports all the way around that are done on the under portion of that. And so I just got to fill in this upper deck portion. And so let me get working on that. And once I get that done, I'll catch back up with you. And then we can kind of decide where we need to go from here. Part of it is, again, getting railings and stuff like that, getting this decorated out, getting some sort of lighting system that tells the pilot that he's on track to pull in and be able to get the piston up along with the connector on it so that he can load up his ship. And so, yeah, let me get this upper portion done and we'll kind of talk about that. Well, I'm just finishing up the last of the platform here, so let me go ahead and get these last 3 blocks built. And there we go. Let's get up and take a look at it. So this is wide enough and long enough that the super freighter over there, super tanker, when it pulls in, which is going to come in from that direction, should be able to line up and be able to hover over here. And I'm going to try to set it up with the remote control so that the pilot can then hover down and raise the piston so that they can connect up, and in a matter of being able to fill up with hydrogen. So let's kind of look at what we got done today, because I think this is going to wrap it up. Pretty much started with nothing welded in. The frame was just there. I did get all of the support put in underneath here. So this is all supported down through here. We can see that. Now again, I might put some stuff along the edge here just to give it a little more decoration. I am clearly going to put stuff up above up here. So again, this is all done even down through this section in here. As you can see that it is all well supported. So there shouldn't be any issues with support, even though I know Space Engineers doesn't really have any physics that would cause these to fall down. Just in my mind, though, I think it really looks like you need to have something instead of just having something just kind of floating in the air. I might do something around these corners. I'm not sure yet. I've got to take a look at it, but might do something around here just to kind of break that up a little bit. But that'll come as I get the upper portion decorated out. So I got to kind of think about that. So overall, the base is progressing along. We've got the regular ship platform in there that we built. That's a turret tower over there. We got a turret tower there, and there's a turret tower right over here. The only other place I could put a turret in is on the other side of the repair docking station. But so far, these turrets have done a pretty good job of covering the base. So that's where we're at. We're getting close. I don't know, 3, 4, 5 more episodes. We'll see. But it is getting close to having this base completed. All right. Well, if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really does help out the video. And please subscribe. That will really help out the channel. All right, Space Engineers, keep your heads low, keep building away, and don't get shot. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.